Let's see if I can't do this and zoom back out. Okay, there we go. Alright, YouTube, I wanted you to share in this wonderful moment as I cut my first tomato and try it. This is a Cherokee purple, and if you notice there, it's really meaty. It has a kind of green shoulders like a brandywine. As far as the core, there pretty much is no core. It's just really meaty. So anyway, should have let this one ripen for about another day. Another day or two, probably been good. Anyway, that's basically what it looks like. Very meaty goodness. No core down the center, really. This one has just a touch of core. If you saw on that other side, if I let it go for another 3 days or so, that probably wouldn't have been as bad. But this is off that plant that kind of cut off a little bit. But I'm just going to cut up my tomato here. Now, a lot of people like to add salt and different things for real tomatoey taste. This thing has a, I'm just going to let that go. Just a real full flavor. And oh man. Oh, that's delicious. The tomato tastes great. Very juicy, full of flavor. I could have let it go for about 3 more days or so. Kind of tastes just a slight green taste, very light on the back. So if you like it a little more acid, be sure and kind of pull it. Just the first signs of it, you know, it almost looks kind of fully ripened. But man, it's so good. This barely has no acid to it at all. But man, that's delicious. Okay, there you go. Aquaponic Cherokee Purple. My first one this season, and it is delicious. All right, bye YouTube.